Hey, can you let me in?
Oh, yeah.
B to the third, I put in work, yeah. Hey, you ever heard of B3 before?
Welcome to the I Put in Work talk show, highlighting your finest entrepreneurs you may or may not have heard of. I'm your host, B3 the third.
And I'm Harrison Coons, and this is the I Put in Work talk show.
Episode 1, Season 1, Harrison. Y'all ready to
Yes,
get this
sir.
thing
Yes,
going
sir.
or what?
After so many delays, we finally are getting it going.
A little bit of
Almost.
technical difficulties, but overall,
Still
we're
trying
going.
to figure out how to loosen this, but
So what is this, bro? What are we doing right here? This is
that's a good question.
This is the start of something I'm very excited about, to say the least. I'm excited to start to share. So, the idea kind of came from, like, I think you can agree to this, is, we get to experience and meet a lot of cool people
All the time.
in what we do.
All the time.
And, I came to the point where I'm very blessed to say, I get to do some things. I get to meet some people, and I'm ready to share those stories. I'm ready to share those people.
For sure.
And all those connections we have, bro. It's time to get them on the show. It's time to talk about all the brands they have. We got artists. We got skateboarders. We got DJs. We got store owners. We got
The list
vintage
goes
owners.
on,
We got
really.
restaurant owners. We're gonna have some very cool guests this season, and upcoming seasons too. Actors, musicians,
entrepreneurs of the week.
Yeah, we'll have a nice little segment, and everybody out there, all the entrepreneurs, if you have something going on, make sure y'all tap in with us at I Put in Work Talk Show. And each week, Harrison, touch on this. Each week we're gonna have the Entrepreneur of the Week.
Yeah.
And hit them with that.
Basically it can be in really any field of what you're grinding on, what you're putting work into.
Facts.
Whether it's clothing, whether you're starting a restaurant, whether you're just trying to get some environmental beneficial
Literally
stuff going on. It's anything.
Matter.
We're just trying to shout out the people who are putting in work that sometimes don't get the spotlight that they deserve.
Give y'all a platform to share exactly what it is you do, and who knows, bro, you might meet somebody through the podcast that you end up working
100%.
with. You might fans, connections, whatever it is. We want to give that platform for y'all to share what it is y'all do, because we know any platform is a good platform, but this one right here, man, we're gonna have some good people tuned in who really are here to discover greatness, and we want to share
100%.
that greatness with the world. So,
and it's huge. Especially right now, with like COVID and all that, like so many people getting unemployed and dealing with stuff like that, finding a way to like get startup
bro,
businesses
I'll tell you
going.
what, the happiest people, and y'all might agree to this behind the camera too. We got Garrett and Ryan, the whole staff. Let's go staff. We got Harrison Coons. We got Garrett Hargis behind the camera. We got Ryan Molt. If y'all need to get at us, hit the email in the bio, and Ryan will get back to you. We got very high prices because we ain't cheap.
Facts.
But it's
Big
all worth
facts.
the investment in the end. But anyway, so COVID. What I was saying, I think COVID has been a great thing for entrepreneurs. I'll say this.
Oh yeah.
I think
blessing in disguise, really.
Bro, 100%. Especially, I can speak for myself only, but it has. But I'll also say, bro, entrepreneurs, people who have been like doing something that they were pushing for, not even working for somebody, but someone who had those goals they were focused on in the entrepreneurship world, whatever field it may be, has been the happiest during COVID. Like,
oh yeah,
everybody
bro.
I talk to that has
'Cause
something going with themselves has been like stoked, because they're able to like kind of
80% of your time is invested into doing that when you're stuck at home and you don't have anything to do.
Facts.
So doing what your hobby sometimes with your real work job can turn into a job. So, and a lot of people during COVID kind of realized that.
What have you been up to during quarantine?
Shit, so much. Personally.
Tell them, we just get started. So tell them what it is you do first off. What makes you an entrepreneur?
So first off, I do all the graphics for OTB Galactic, which is our one-stop record label, everything promotion.
The most fire camp in the world, no cap.
Facts. I do all the graphics for that.
And he is the most fire graphic designer in the world. And y'all think I'm just saying that. I'm not. So, again, the price is high, but you could get work done by Harrison Coons. But as I stated before, it is worth the investment.
Always.
Jeez.
But yeah, no, it is really a good kind of community to be doing this. But yeah, I do all the graphic work, cover arts, flyers,
fire.
Man, even Instagram posts, literally everything.
Big marketing. He's got all the graphics on lock. Very good at marketing. Musician himself, songwriter,
producer, artist,
vocals,
all the above,
production, all of it, man.
But as far as COVID goes, I mean, I was stuck at home in Atlanta. That's where I'm from. All these boys are from Nashville. So being at home with my parents, you know, and having that upper hand in graphic design, because I taught myself and whatnot. As we discussed, I love fashion. Anybody who knows me knows that I love fashion. So personally, I've been designing like a whole catalog of just clothing, you know, just at some point I'm hoping to.
I got the sneak peek of it and
to put out.
Ooh, he got some heat in the vault. Yeah, it looks good. It's looking good.
We got a lineup for sure.
Do we have a release date on any clothing yet or not? It's all just, you know, a slow process.
I want, before 2021's over, I just have to put, you know, something out okay. For sure. That's with clothing, that's with music, that's with a lot. And that just goes from 2020 being such like a slow year. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get some stuff out.
It's been a year to yourself, man. If I've been locked in, bro. I'll tell you what, bro.
That's
locked
facts, yeah.
in. I love quarantine. I love everything about it. Other than obviously all the negatives that COVID has brought. You know, there's a lot of people who have had very close people pass away and all that. Like, it gets very serious. But at the end of the day, speaking on myself, I'm very blessed to be in the position, you know, stay healthy and people around me stay healthy. And bro, we've been working and y'all will see very soon. You know, we got the talk show up and running now. Episode 1, we really, you know, there's direction to it, but at the same time, we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna tell y'all about our lives. We're gonna tell you about what we have going on, which we'll talk a little bit more about down the road. But it's gonna be very natural conversation, you know. We're, like I said in the beginning, we'll have some very, very, very dope guests. Like
some of the coolest, some that I've actually learned about through B3 that I'm incredibly excited for.
It'll be cool because some of the people I know personally and I've gotten to work with, and then also, you know, Harrison will have the perspective of not knowing them and you know, just doing his research and seeing what they're about. But I'm not gonna say any names yet,
I'll have some very interesting questions for them.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, bro. It'll be very fun. There's a lot of people that I know that I'm excited to just sit down and talk, like, you know, different conversations happening.
And some big ones like planned, you know, for down the line, season 2, season 3. So
big
we got big plans coming. So what else we got though?
Let's talk a little about the layout of the show. So
okay.
Layout of the show. We're coming season 1. How many episodes? We going 5 episodes, right?
5 episodes, yeah.
The goal, I'm not going to say how many guests we have and stuff, but the goal is to have a lot of guests in those 5 episodes. I'm going to say how many. But, you know, we just going to tell y'all a little about
in a broad spectrum of, like, you know, categories too.
Yeah, so all different. Like we said,
we'll hit all the points.
We do music, but this is not a music talk show. This is strictly people out there putting in work, man. If you are out here grinding, we are here to give y'all a platform to share what it is we do. And like we said about the Entrepreneur of the Week, DM us. We're gonna go through and pick different entrepreneurs that we feel represent this culture well, and you know, we'll make sure y'all get put on this platform to get your stuff heard of and showcase it. So as deserved.
Sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
So 5 seasons. And then inside the podcast, like we said, real natural conversation. But we do have, what we're going to have is Candy of the Week.
Every week.
And y'all are going to pick it. So.
I like that.
Y'all are going to pick it.
I didn't know that.
This episode, Garrett, you brought Candy of the Week. So Garrett cop some Candy of the Week.
If I'm not mistaken, it's like exotic too, like, or like different.
It could be any, like, I want y'all to comment drop in the comments the craziest candy. We'll
try anything.
If we have to order it, we'll order it. We will make sure we have it for the show, and we'll try it. We'll rate it a little bit.
Japanese
we'll talk
candy.
about it if
I
we
love
like
Japanese candy. We're gonna have to get some different stuff up in
These
here.
boys aren't rocking with the dried apricots. I brought dried apricots today, and
that's not my cup of tea. But
Molt's saying no.
Molt knows.
Garrett, what did you think about the dried apricot?
There's better out there.
All right, he said there's better out there. What do you think about it?
No, that's not my forte for sure.
Let's do candy of the day then. Let's do it. While we on topic with dried apricots, come over here so they can hear you in the mic.
I forgot to get like a water or something.
Didn't you have a coffee?
I do have a little bit left.
You a coffee drinker?
I love coffee, dude.
How do you drink your coffee?
Dark roast, 100%, because I like it strong.
Just black, straight black.
I can do black coffee. That doesn't faze me. It's not bitter or nothing, but creamer sometimes, like Italian whatever.
Italian sweet cream. Have you had the coconut cream coffee, mate?
I'm not a coconut guy.
Dude.
I can't do
any of y'all had coconut cream coffee, mate?
Nothing coconut, like Malibu.
Bro, the coconut cream is
nothing coconut.
So good. I don't know how you don't like that. It's kind of tastes like
Almond Joy.
It's like a stronger. Yeah, it's literally just like they got Almond Joy coffee.
They do. Yeah, they do have coffee creamer Almond Joy.
Word. I like black coffee. I like those sweet things, but I get carried away and I end up drinking.
Oh, you're not telling us what it is? You're just gonna hand it to us?
What did you get? He's unpacking like
he is.
All right.
What?
It's a throwback.
Okay, he said it's a throwback.
There's 3 flavors.
3 flavors.
And like tear it off so y'all can all try each each of them.
I know what
tear
it
it
is.
off so we could try each of them.
I'm
confused. I didn't know candy had directions.
Pick the best.
I saw it.
What the hell you mean? All right, bring them over. Come on.
He got the airheads.
Oh, bro, come on. I love airheads. All right, just cut them all in half. Open them and split them in half. Show the camera. All right, so we got airhead watermelon
This is
here.
a mystery flavor. This one I always used to go with.
Watermelon gas, bro. You like the watermelon?
I like watermelon, but I feel like watermelon flavored candy is not watermelon flavored sometimes.
What's your favorite?
Oh,
blue raspberry.
Another color.
Red too.
Oh, get the other mystery too. Okay, yeah, cherry's fire.
Our
My stomach's gonna hurt. So I brought a box of Krispy Kreme donuts before this, and nobody ate them but me, so my stomach already hurts. Do the mystery one, yeah.
Got to.
All right. Candy of the day is Airheads.
I believe too.
No free shout outs, as Garrett would say.
I just found out about this, so
I don't know if I could say that without getting. We're gonna get sued first episode. Here you go.
Well, I got one.
No, but
I'll take
you
it.
gotta try this flavor too.
Is it the same one? Mystery's the same every time, ain't it?
No, it's a mystery.
I think it is like one flavor.
It's got to be the same.
But y'all are gonna find out.
There's no way they're like, oh, I'm gonna switch it up on them every time.
No, they do.
No.
Do they not? No, do they not? I swear, I thought.
Is your childhood ruined?
I can't even fucking taste this.
He's got the COVID.
I ain't got COVID.
Nah, fam, it's the same every time for sure.
This tastes like.
Tastes like 50
I don't know what flavor that
grams of sugar too much.
Yeah, my stomach gonna hurt, but I'm gonna have a little bit of this cherry one. So,
Yeah, y'all gotta try some too now.
let's talk about Harrison. Tell these people about OTB Galactic a little more. I know you said this is the record label, the greatest in the world. They already know, but
Best record label out there. Literally, only the best.
what can they look forward to right now? So we have a lot coming up.
Oh yeah.
The number one rule is like don't eat during a podcast, and this is the hardest thing to eat without saliva, just in the mic.
I'm trying not to get like too ASMR with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's all good, man. I like this airhead. I'm gonna eat it up.
I'm gonna eat the watermelon while I'm talking though. OTB's got a lot going on. I guess coming up soon we have a trip to Miami.
Heading to Miami, yes sir.
How many people are coming on that? I know it's like 10 for sure.
I think we're
Garrett's
booked up
coming. Are you coming, Ryan?
Molt's in the air right now.
In the air.
He knows he's coming.
He knows he's coming. It's gonna be the craziest. It's gonna be like a movie. We got
the
10 or 11 people flying on like the same plane, just the it's gonna be.
We're gonna have the beat contest on the plane. We're gonna see who makes the most fire beat from takeoff to landing.
That's gonna be hard.
We are going to Miami because we shooting the piece of cake music video, man,
for
and,
Chegs. Chegs' first official music video, really. He has one, which is dope. But this is like his first.
No, this is the one. Yeah, a lot of time is about to go into it. A lot of preparation and investment, but it will be worth it. And I promise, bro, it's one of the hardest songs in this city. Like,
oh my,
I can't even say city. It is. It is a very, 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 very fire.
You've never heard it before. You've never heard it before. Like, that's the only thing I've ever heard is that it's just, it's too unique. You'll see.
And the video will look great too. You'll all go to Miami for it. And what else is going on in Miami? We're in the process right now, kind of shooting episode 1.
Yeah,
it's more of a.
This is more of a practice run through, but in Miami we'll get some good footage
for the Galactic TV show. And that will be that'll be released all on YouTube.
1.
Yeah, that'll be released all
Miami.
on YouTube. And pretty much, man, just like this is more vocally. You see us in a room, we'll tell you about what's going on, but this will give you all the opportunity to see more of what we're doing. You'll see a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of uncensored, just our life, man. Exactly what we're doing.
Day in the life.
Yeah, during the day.
Type stuff.
Y'all will see us putting in that work. We don't just talk about it, okay?
We gotta work it. We got a trip
out here, and it's time for y'all to see that. So
we got a trip to Hilton Head, don't we? Soon as well.
Yeah, we got a lot of trips lined up. Hilton Head. They were talking about New York soon. We were talking about Arizona.
Never been to New York. So
you've never been to New York? That's where I was born. New York. Shout out New
York.
You
were born in New York?
Yeah.
How did I not even know that?
I don't know.
I thought you were born in Tennessee.
Upstate New York, Westchester. All my family's up in Brewster. Shout out the Brewster Bears.
That's crazy.
I lived in Manhattan, on where I live, between 6th and 7th on 32nd Street, right by MSG.
That's insane.
Great
Never
time.
knew that.
You wake up, I grab my skateboard, hop on that bit, straight just into New York City, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., whatever time. Beautiful, bro. It's an energy you can't get anywhere else.
When'd you move to Tennessee?
7th grade.
Oh,
from Florida.
I moved to Atlanta in 6th grade.
Born in New York.
Basically.
Moved to Connecticut, Danbury for a very short time. I used to watch the Tonka trucks, though. I remember that when they were doing construction next door. Moved back to New York. Moved to Tampa, Florida. I was there for 8 years. Moved from Tampa to Nashville, 7th grade. Was in Nashville for 9.5 years. And then from Nashville, I moved to Wisconsin. No, well, when I was in Nashville, I went to school out in South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah, so I lived in Greenville. Yep, Furman University.
And then Texas.
And then I lived in Greenville technically. And then when I was at school, my parents moved to La Crosse, Wisconsin. So I moved. I got that bad concussion where I had to go back home. So I was seeing doctors and living in La Crosse, Wisconsin. And then my family moved to Dallas, Texas, Frisco, Texas. So I lived there because of quarantine. So I left. I had to leave school again to graduate from home because of COVID.
Man,
and so I got to live. I actually my parents moved to all these places, but I actually lived there too in weird ways. And then they just moved to Little Rock, and I was there for a little bit. But then now we're here in Nashville. So I've literally lived I don't. When people ask where I'm from, I don't even know what to say.
Everywhere.
I'm born in New York. I'm a mutt, bro. But it's a blessing, man.
That's where the best stories come from, though.
And are you originally from Atlanta?
No, I was born in Westfield, Indiana, which is
oh yeah, the Indiana boy. I remember that.
the most country. People say the South is country, but Indiana
that's
is
cornfield country, right?
Bro, I grew up listening to Patsy Cline and the old, super old ass country and whatnot. And I lived there until 5th grade, but it's not most people have elementary and then they go middle school and then they go high school, but I had an intermediate school. Midwest schools have that. So I was in intermediate school and then I went to middle school here or in Atlanta. And then obviously came to MTSU for school. But
so that's how you met I met you.
I met
Chegs and everybody. So you met Chegs through MTSU?
Chegs and Liam through MTSU.
Okay.
Liam, Liam's another OTB member in Atlanta.
Very talented himself.
Crazy singer.
There's a
man's got the vocals.
I'm very excited for these next few months, man, because you're actually, you know, like I said, not everything gets released, you know, whether it's video content, whether it's music content, whether it's just sitting in a room and conversating. But, you know, these people we speak upon are very, very, very talented individuals to a level of, like, you know, just like once in a lifetime coming through and doing things on a very, very professional level and very talented. So I'm excited, man, to just y'all get to meet everybody. Y'all get to see what we do. And
that's going to be super awesome. Just spreading the word
Liam,
about
man. Liam can hit any note he wants in any second. That boy got
just
pipes.
about, man.
Yeah,
he's a crazy producer too. As far as engineering goes, he's definitely got the talent. As does Chaz.
We got engineers, we got producers, we got musicians,
everybody. We
got video production,
we got painters,
we got managers, we got promotion team. Shout out Clean Boy Promotions. Oh, great plug. Time for a plug. Our first plug in I Put In Work talk show. What do we have next weekend, February 27th? Clean Boy Promotions, Baseville. Okay?
Shit is going to be absolutely crazy,
and
as
the
it
card
is every year.
The card is absolutely unreal. We got almost all
four OTB
OTB Galactic members. We got Lame, we got Nesh, both DJing. We got Chegs, we got B3 to Third, all performing. Dope openers. We got, I mean, it's going to be unreal. COVID has been holding a lot back. You know, they're taking some COVID restrictions, whatever they have to with the restrictions. But overall, it's about to be a fucking rager. Like, this shit.
Insane. Every year, base
I mean, they every year, Shady and Levi, man, they bring out, you know, 1,500 to 2,000 people for these events. So, you know, we back. Well, it's time, baby.
New venue, too.
Yeah, the Luxury Palace Event Center.
I had it, yeah, the Luxury Palace. That's right next to Red Rose.
Shout out Jenny, yeah, Red Rose Hype Shop, another beautiful.
I still haven't been there. I need to go there. Yeah. I'm a huge fan, just like of following their Instagram. So Red Rose just put on a very, very. I don't think it was actually. They have a sneaker complex coming up, but they just did a vintage one, and it was fire. It was awesome, man. You're talking about the
vintage thing, yeah, dude. It looked like.
I wish I went to.
Yeah,
that.
It just didn't even look like Nashville. It was beautiful to see in the city because Nashville doesn't get that. Like, and she really brought all different vendors out from all types of places, man.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it was packed during COVID, so they took restrictions and everything. It was comfortable, it was safe. But man, it was dope. And they're having another one coming up, but it's a sneaker one. So I'm definitely gonna pop up to that. Everyone should like. Support that. Sure. That's huge. That's big for the city.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go to the next one, especially if we're talking sneakers, because just the shoes that they have there.
What's your favorite shoe? Is that like? Can you even answer that question? What is your favorite?
Are you
shoe?
talking about like my favorite individual shoe or my favorite like?
All right, let's go both. What's your favorite brand, and then what would you be? Do you have a
Nike
favorite shoe?
For sure?
Nike, okay.
Checks over stripes for sure.
Okay. But it ain't K-Swiss though.
Hey, shout out K-Swiss. K-Swiss is fire.
Okay.
Shout
out. I'm just gonna tell y'all, man. Shout out our sponsors, K-Swiss. Okay, we appreciate all the love and support y'all show us.
If K-Swiss ever wants to throw me a pair, I'll definitely wear them. But
the Pro Court 2s I have a pair on the way right now.
Really?
We just had a huge snowstorm. For those who don't know, if you aren't from the city, it was literally like Alaska out here. Pretty fire. But they're holding up my K-Swisses. But the Miami trip got moved back, so it don't even matter. The K-Swisses will make it.
They will. They'll be there. K-Swiss dope. So favorite shoe though, like comfortable wise, bro, like I feel like I gotta say Air Max, because Air Max just like across the board, they're just so comfortable.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever owned a pair of Air Maxes.
Well, I mean, they got different, like, if I had to go like in depth about like, I would say like Air Max. I like Air Max 90s. I like what is it? What's the Sean Witherspoon ones? Those are 97s. 97s. I like 97s and I like 95s. But
The Wotherspoon is 2s though. It's the top is the top the 97 and the bottom's the sole of the Air Max or something. It's something like that.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite shoes right there, bro. The corduroy layered. I don't know something about that shoe.
Corduroy.
I had to get it.
Yeah, I like Air Max, but I mean I also like Jordans. You know.
Yeah, classic.
But the thing that I talk to Nesh about all the time. I don't know if we mentioned he's one of our DJs in OTB, but he's a huge sneakerhead.
That boy loves clothing.
The most
Nesh
fire kicks,
loves clothing.
But
shout out
is
Nesh.
the dunks, bro. They're so expensive these days. The dunk lows.
Let me see a little pair.
Like whether they're Travis lows or whether they're just normal, they're so expensive. I'm talking like $300 resale.
Why is this man Travis Scott going so hard right now?
I had lows when I was like little because like they were cheap, bro. Like lows were like $60. And so
they got these lows for $287. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good. But my mom used to buy me them because, like, at one point she bought me a little SpongeBob skateboard from Walmart, and I had my
skate
and my Nike lows when I was a kid. Yeah, when I lived in Indiana.
Can you still hop on a board?
I mean, like, at most maybe an ollie, but like.
Hey, they got the Wotherspoons for $1,700 on here. What the hell? Oh, that man high pricing it. There's 1,000 right here, 1,000 right there. You know, just 1,056, 1,085. Bro, I might have to give these back to Taylor so he could sell them. Shout out Taylor Novak. Literally the only reason I own the Wotherspoons. They were my favorite shoe, and that man said, "Here, you could buy them off me." And I was like, "God bless you, Taylor." Taylor Novak. I want to get him on here. That's one of my best friends growing up. He's seen.
I met him once. I met him at your music video shoot.
Yeah.
Literally that one day that we did it, and that's it.
He'll be very fun and good to hear from because I haven't talked to him about too much lately. You know, just every once in a while checking in.
Mm-hmm.
But COVID obviously took a hit on the acting world. He's an actor, but they're starting to get back into shooting. I've seen him on set with three things already. So it'll be fun to talk about that whole world too. We'll be able to see the acting world, see what's going on with Netflix and everything behind the scenes.
Shout out actors, bro. I mean, they took a huge hit during COVID because, I mean, as far as movies being put out, they all kind of had to go down low, like on the down low to film and get stuff done.
Did you see that video of, was it Matt Damon? It was someone shooting, he was directing the movie and he lost his shit because one of them didn't have their mask on. Who was that? Tom Cruise, bro. Did you see that video? Tom Cruise lost his shit. It was like one of his employees or videos didn't have their fucking mask on, and he went off.
Tom Cruise he's like the second richest actor in the world, I think.
Who's winning the richest man in the world battle right now? Is it Elon or Jeff?
We checked yesterday. It was Elon.
Is it?
Which is crazy because
that's pretty dope, bro. They're just going back and forth of who's got the most money.
In a matter of 3 days, Elon Musk made $11 billion and passed Bezos.
Hold up, richest man in the world. All right, so it's Elon
like
Musk
GTA
again.
Money. That's
a net worth of more than $185 billion. Chump change.
Elon. Hey, shout out Elon Musk though, because he.
Catch up.
Recently, I read an article that said some reporter asked him what he would do with all of his money, like what his plans are with his money, and he said half of his money is going to making sure
we land on Mars, right? Or
half of it's going towards like keeping, stuff sustainable on Earth and like making the environmental, situation better, and then the other half is going to building a sustainable, like
on the moon,
on Mars.
Oh, on Mars,
a whole.
Didn't they just land on Mars? Didn't we have a successful
rover?
A rover did. Okay,
rover. Yeah. I saw a video of some guy who was like one of the main.
Landing it from home was on TikTok,
and he starts hitting his computer like so excited. But
that was crazy. Heartwarming. Like it was this old man, and I think he said he worked for NASA for 30 years.
He was an immigrant.
He had landed.
He was an immigrant.
It was his 8th rover landing on Mars. 8th rover, and it's just I think the wife or daughter filming him as he's at his fucking computer, bro, and like he's got a zoom of all the people at NASA in the corner, like in the command center, and then he just drops that bitch right on fucking Mars and just starts screaming.
Was it NASA?
I don't know. I could.
One of
it
them.
could
I
not
don't.
be.
It was.
but
Yeah. It was
I'm not
nice.
even gonna look it up. It was a space company for sure, though.
Something.
Dude, I
But
like Elon though. I like what he's doing
That's
with
he.
space. And,
Elon makes his a lot of his money right now from SpaceX, which is that's crazy.
what do you think
I
about
mean,
his Neuralink? Would you ever get one?
You talking about the little chip that like?
Yeah, he's got a company called Neuralink, and it's pretty much your
Nah.
first implantable chip. They shave a portion of your skull, and put the chip in your skull, and then they connect. I don't know if it was
This is a real thing.
This is real. Like they take neuroconnectors and literally like wires and connect it to your brain.
Do you see
And it
like
can
a
ma- it can
display
make you
through your
smarter.
eyes?
No, it's like it pretty
That'd be
much like
crazy.
opens the neurons and like allows your brain to process like straight. Like it can. He said there's possibilities of it an amputee being able to move their arm again, or like someone who's paralyzed to be able to walk again better than like bruh, it's supposed to.
That's
Limitless.
crazy.
I want to kind of limitless is exactly
And you
what
would-
it is.
you would get one?
Bro. I don't know. My brain's pretty fucked up. Like my head hurts a lot
I don't know
all
if
the
I
time.
would,
and
I don't know
like,
if I would get one though. That's like
Yeah,
I see
it's
too
a-
many. I see too many sci-fi movies.
How much time? What's the time limit?
We're running on 25.
25. Okay. So look, that's why we shooting this. Like, we figuring things out over here, and Garrett, our outstanding audio, video, and time manager, just let us know. We had 25 minutes, so
25.
y'all tell us, man. Tell us in the comments. DM us, hit us up at B3 my Instagram. Harrison Coons is yours, right?
Harrison Coons. No spaces.
And then at the I Put in Work Talk Show on Instagram, and then at OTB Galactic. That's all our pages, but make sure y'all tell us, man, if y'all want things differently, if you want to see some things, hear us talk about some things, if you got guest
if you have
recommendations,
anything.
candy of the week, always
We
drop
like
that.
all that. Yeah.
So
So.
let us know, man. If we're asked, then tell us. If we're not, then
Tell us.
bless us.
Bless us.
Hey, remind me of Batesville.
and absolutely look,
February 27th,
February
Batesville,
27th,
at the Luxury Palace
Luxury Palace Event Center,
Event Center.
Nashville, Tennessee. OTB Galactic, Clean Boy Promotions.
You can buy your tickets through Clean Boy, I believe, right?
CleanBoyPromotions.com. Yep, it's actually the link in my bio right now to make it easy on anybody. It's whoever's performing, and with the event.
I wish we had the flyer. We do have a cutout somewhere.
Hey, can you drop the flyer right here? Like, word, Garrett, that's right here. Look, we pointing at the flyer. That shit right there. Look. So there's all the information you need. Pull up. Like I said, man, it seems like just another bro. This is history. Like I promise, we
In
really
the
doing
making.
this thing. So come be part of history. Have some fun. Let loose and forget about all that seriousness one time, and then get right back to the grind the next day. But we appreciate y'all. What do you say?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Garrett's throwing the button up right here. And,
Follow the IG at I Put in Work Talk Show.
Yeah, man. This is it. This is what we're gonna do. I'm excited though. I appreciate.
Started something great for sure.
Absolutely. So, check us out. Have some fun. Comment, subscribe, like. Peace. I put in work, y'all.